The 2025 is rapidly approaching Cavante, even more rapid than his brother here, Quinshon Judkins, from the reigning defending
Right.
national champions as we return to the horseshoe, the Ohio State University wide receiver you, running back you, because they got two number one caliber running backs that are going to go in this draft and make an impact.
Yeah. So shout out to the Ohio State reigning defending champions. It's rare that you have a college program that has not one but two starting caliber running backs, and they're probably going to go in the first two rounds. But oh, you have my favorite stat up. That's absolutely amazing. But this guy has a unique set of unique set of skills that will greatly contribute to any NFL offense at the next level.
Quinshon Judkins out of Alabama. He was born there, junior, 6 foot 221, 31/4 inch arms, 9 and 1/4 inch hands. He did start at Ole Miss for 2 years, but he ran a 4.48 40 151 10 yard, 38.5 vertical, 11.10 broad jump. In 2022, his first year at Ole Miss, freshman All American, first team All SEC, SEC Freshman of the Year, and he was a finalist for the Alexander Freshman of the Year award,
Mm.
seventh in FBS with 1,567 yards, 5.7 per attempt, 16 rushing touchdowns, which was a school record. 2023, also at Ole Miss, first team All SEC, 1,158 yards, 4.3 yards per attempt, 15 rushing touchdowns, two receiving touchdowns. And then this past year, 2024, third team All Big Ten, led team with 1,060 yards, 5.5 per attempt, 14 rushing touchdowns, played in all 16 games, seven starts, two receiving touchdowns. Cavante, what do you like about Mr. Judkins?
It's a lot to like. It's a whole lot to like. So let's start with his size, his great size, and burst with him. Like we said, he has a what I like to call get out of gate, get out the gate speed. He's able to when he's able to get bursts. It's hard to catch him. So and that's a big difference between let's say a Brian Robinson from my Commanders as a running back. If he get out the gate, I'm scared that he's going to get caught. He gets shoestring tackled. Something's going to happen. This guy right here has the ability to get out the gate if he uses his speed properly. So he get out the gate, can hit home runs on occasions, obviously, and he runs with a low pad level when needed. Now, if I could quickly go into his weaknesses because they kind of go hand in hand with his strength in a very weird way. Um, Great with pad level, but he is one to look for contact. Um, he he loves contact. He much rather run somebody over than juke somebody. At the next level, you want to save your body as much as you can. At the next level, it's all well and good in high school and college, but at the next level, when you're making legit money, you want to be able to preserve your body. So at the next level, you would like to see him utilize his speed in different ways instead of just running folks over. Um, he's not great, and this is probably why he does that. He's not great laterally, as far as like juking, left and right. Um, so that's probably why he does that. But hopefully, at the next level, he can find a little shimmy with him. And also, he's not great with moving on the inside unless the hole is completely wide open. His vision can be a little off sometimes when finding the hole when we're talking about in between the tackles.
This is a deep running back class. Where does he rank to you, and how does he compare to even Travion Henderson, his own teammate?
So they are actually very similar in in speed. It's just that um he's probably Quinshon Junk is probably a bit more of a bruiser. They both have get out the gate potential, but I think Quinshon Judkins is probably a little bit more of a bruiser, and Henderson is probably has a little bit more wiggle. Um, but both of them at the next level can be utilized effectively if you give it the right offensive coordinator. Now, as far as rankings, I think it's pretty safe to say that is Genty, and then it's Omarion Hampton. That's probably 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are, in my opinion, are probably the next Ohio State guys. And that's whether what do you value more in a running back? You like more of a bruiser, or you like a guy who's more of a will guy? But I do think they're 3 and 4, and they can be interchangeable.
Pro comp, and where do you see him going? Because probably not round one, but where do you see him falling?
I definitely think round 2, probably mid round 2, pretty much for all the running backs outside of Hampton and Genty, because Genty at first, once upon a time, Genty was the only first round running back. Now Omarion Hampton is getting a lot of buzz, a whole lot of buzz. But I do think both Ohio State running backs do go in the probably early mid second round. And pro comp, so as in terms of play style and potential, I think of Joe Mixon and Kareem Hunt. But and it's a name I'll ask if you heard this name in a while. Do you remember Rashad Penny? That's what he reminds me of a little bit of David Montgomery as well.
Go Google it.
You had to be there. Google.
Yes. So we're looking at the second round. You got the Cowboys, you got the Broncos, you have the Bills. You got some teams that maybe could use the Commanders at 61 if you don't go running back in round one. So
Sure.
a lot of ways he could go. The Chiefs
So,
could
yeah.
use a running back.
Sure. So yeah, I think mid. I feel good in saying mid. Actually, for Henderson and Judkins, I think they'll go mid second round. But yeah, it's a bunch of teams that could be in use. I mean, could use a running back in that mid second round.
Real quick, 42 games for Quinshon Judkins, 50 touchdowns, 4,227 yards, 100.6 yard average per game.
And see, it'll be best if he goes to a team that already has a guy, so he can, they have a 1-2 punch, and he doesn't have to be the bell cow. But oh man, whoever he goes to, that they're gonna get a hell of a piece on the offensive side of the ball.
Final thoughts, Cravante. What do the people need to do if they're watching?
Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and the profiles are continuing to come. This is week of we here. This is draft week. We still got a few more profiles to do and churn out, but get those draft profiles in that you think we should cover, because it's Easter now. So Thursday be day one. So let's get these. Just try to get as much as we can in before it's time for the draft. But you'll find something you like, whether it's a profile, whether it's our Sunday show, wrestling, all that good stuff. You'll find something you like. But as far as now, enjoy the draft profiles.
Couldn't have said it better myself. We'll be back with more profiles right here on the Flex On Podcast as the NFL draft is days away.